Hi. Oh, there.
Hello. Right, I'm
Working.
just see. I know this is so confusing. This is StreamYard and I haven't a clue. I'm usually a Zoom person, so this is really confusing me.
Yeah, I never been on this. I was just on Zoom, but yeah. Hi, nice to see you.
Hi. I know. It's fancy though, isn't it? You've got wee banners and everything. It's quite cool.
And
All
we
right.
got the right day and the right hour.
I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. I was sitting there, so, and I was running back from the spa thinking, I'm going to be late for this.
It was so funny because I was so busy and I was getting messages from you and I was like, well, I'm sure I don't have to check it now. I got the whole week to do it.
And I was like, I know, because I sent you the link and I was like, okay, so she's accepted it. So that's fine. That's good. And I'm waiting. And it came to 4:15 and I was like, all right, I think
Where
she's
is she?
having trouble. And then I was like, right, do I go live and just announce that I've got the wrong date, or will I just completely ignore it? And I thought it's probably rude ignoring it, so I better just go on and tell everyone that I made such a terrible mistake. But
well, things happen. I mean, it's not a biggie, is it, in the end?
Oh my gosh! Right,
it was funny.
Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa said hi. So I'm going to
try. I can't see people, can I? No.
I don't know. I've got my phone up next to my laptop so that I can kind of check in with everybody.
Oh, good idea. Where did I leave my phone?
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Somewhere.
Right. Well, see if any questions come up. What I'll do is I'll just I'll ask you them if they do.
Okay.
Some of them we don't know who's saying it because you have to give StreamYard permission to comment or something. Oh, God knows. Anyway, so Jitka, first of all, for people that don't know who you are, tell us a wee bit about yourself and what Vita Canis is.
Okay, so hello everybody who is watching. My name is Jitka. I'm the founder of Vita Canis, and I've been in dog grooming. Well, actually, I'm retired from dog grooming now. Hi, Nes. And I started very long time ago and been professional groomer for over 20 years. So, I'm originally from Slovakia and I started in Slovakia, set up my first salon in 2000. And it was tough, but it was good. Yeah. And then I moved to the UK in 2000 and where are we now?
2021. I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, 2000. I think 4. Yeah, I was 30. Yeah, so yeah, 2004.
It flies in, and this year doesn't seem like it's been a year at all.
No, it just doesn't count, does it?
No, it doesn't. We just exclude it from the list of years. But
yeah,
how do you find it here then? Is it much different?
It is, yeah, definitely. It's much easier, especially like, for example, like when I was a child and teenager, and I decided I want to work with animals. The only option to work with animals was to be a vet or work at a farm. That was it. I mean, there wasn't nothing like, I'll be a dog walker, or because if you buy a dog, you walk it, you don't hire somebody. And also that time we didn't have kind of like, when I was deciding, when I was at the college, we didn't have like small businesses or anything because we were still like in this communist era. So everything was owned by the state. But when I started grooming, I was kind of like forced into it because I had a miniature schnauzer and there was no one who could trim him. My auntie gave him to me and she showed me like quickly, like, just pull the hair and then you get the scissors and you have these like manual clippers and you clip here and clip there, clip the ears, just watch the skin and you'll be fine, and I was like, so it was my quick intro. And I mean, a poor dog, I mean, seriously, there was nothing holistic about our grooming to him. Because you want to show you know, what you just learn by mistakes, and obviously he hated it. We didn't like it either, so, and we had to get like the kitchen ready and everything, all the tools, and when he saw it he was like, oh sugar, you know, I'm just going to hide somewhere. But yeah, of course he survived, and he got better with age. He had amazing coat though, because he was this like old-fashioned German type schnauzer.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it's like no undercoat, just like pure hard coat. So what we used to do those days, you hand strip the body and you clip over, and it was still perfectly harsh. You don't get this, you know, anymore. So.
Do you? Oh my God.
You can't do it now. Now it would be just all ruined. Yeah, we didn't show him because he had missing teeth, but I used to do like search and rescue with him and obedience and lot of stuff, and he was brilliant. And then, you know, people saw me trimming my own dog, so they started to ask me, can you trim mine? Can you do this? Can you do that? I didn't like it much because I didn't have proper tools. I didn't have, you know, I don't know if any of you remember these like manual clippers where you have to like, no, it's just
certainly, because I'm a new groomer, but maybe
it's like really, I think it was before the electric, so you just have to do this like all the time. And then I had like small paper scissors about this big for, you know, trimming the legs, and because I was scared like if I use any bigger scissors I could hurt the dogs. And of course I didn't bath them, I didn't, you know, have a proper brush or anything. So eventually it just like developed in a passion, and I really started to be interested into it when I went to Prago Best, which was a grooming competition. Right. It was actually the only one in that part of Europe, and it was amazing. It was like different world. You just saw these amazing people like Ronnie De Monte, Umberto Lehmann, Kitty, Corina Verschuren, and you just see these amazing dogs. And I was like, wow, this is the way to do it. You know, there's like a different level.
Yeah.
And then I went to my first seminars over there, because again, we didn't have any seminars or grooming schools. There was no internet those days, so it was kind of like you had to travel quite far to different country actually to learn something. So, you know, if somebody say like 2 hours drive is too far to go to seminar, it's like, you know, who are you kidding?
Yeah, that's a hop to the shop for you. That's fine.
Sorry?
It's like a hop to the shop for you. Oh,
just popping.
Oh my gosh.
So and then it really started, and I went to Ronnie De Monte's for a few months to learn, just for like food and bed accommodation. And I learned a lot there, not just about hand stripping, but scissoring, clipping, everything. And then it just, you just
went from there. So when did you decide to set up Vita Canis, and why did you then?
Well, Vita Canis was actually the name of my first salon in Slovakia. It means dog's life in Latin, and my dad came up with it. And I thought, you know, when I started the products, I thought it's quite a good name, kind of like international. You know, once most people learn how to pronounce it, it's okay.
Do we have the names?
Absolutely. But they have the same issue with my name, so it's okay.
I know, because I was actually panicking, thinking I really need to get her name right, and I was like, I'll just miss out the surname. I can manage the first name, because it is, you feel awful when you get a name wrong as well.
Yes, I got used to it. I mean, you know, it's quite funny, you know, especially when you go to Starbucks and you spell the name and they put something else.
Right in the cup. Oh God. And I'm the same. Everybody gets my surname wrong, but you just get used to it.
It's more like German name, isn't it? Zikmann.
Yeah. Aye. So as it's, well, my papa used to say it's German Dutch. And you're like, German. But it sounds more exotic when you say it that way. But yeah. But no, I love Vita Canis. So tell us more about Vita Canis and what is the purpose of it. So your products are natural and organic, am I right?
Yeah. Well, how much time do we have?
Well, I was hoping maybe 30 minutes. Might go on a wee bit longer.
Quite quick. So I started Vita Canis products about 6-7 years ago, but actually before that, the first one I created was the hand butter, actually, not the dog product, but for myself, because I used to suffer with dry skin, cracked skin a lot, pretty much from the beginning of career. Only later on I realized it's one of the main reasons were the shampoos, because those days the shampoos were quite aggressive. For example, what did I used to use a lot? I don't know if it's still on the market. Dirty Beast from Wall.
I think
it's like, I mean, it cleans well, but it strips everything
your skin
and your hands. It's like you're raw. So eventually we changed the shampoos. Obviously, we learned, and then the butter helped my skin to heal, and even now it makes like a protective layer on the skin. So if anybody if they use it, put it on hands before bathing, you can still actually feel it afterwards, like a silkiness, like a film on your skin.
So it's almost waterproof then.
Sorry,
it's almost waterproof then. So it's gonna
it's not waterproof like Vaseline, because that's based on petroleum, but it's oily, so it just feels that silkiness. And it also helps with soften the cuticles, because when the cuticles are dry, we get all the dog hair in, and which can be quite painful, and in your elbows or wherever the hair can go.
I remember doing training. It's horrible, isn't it? I think I was in like day 10 of my training, and we had a geriatric Newfoundland in who needed a clip off, obviously. Like, oh my goodness. And it was the first time I'd ever experienced this. But I came home from my work, obviously, we'd clipped this dog off, but we were doing it on the ground because obviously it's a big dog.
Yeah.
I had hair splinters on my bum. I have never had hair splinters. I said that to my husband. I said, you're going to need to get a set of tweezers and pluck them from my backside. And he went, it was a horrible experience. But
I remember, because when I before we had like the proper grooming tops, I used to wear walking t-shirt, just t-shirt and bra, and of course the hair goes through. So I like special t-shirts and bras for grooming. And then you ended up with a tweezer pulling out of your nipples, because it goes everywhere.
And you don't realise it's so painful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But thankfully, like you say, there's a lot of kind of product or uniform out there that certainly deters that.
It's easier now. Yeah.
But like you say, it's still on your hands. So I mean, that's one thing we forget as well, isn't it? When we're investing in our products, it's how do we look after ourselves as well? So the paw balm, something that I'm going to write down. Paw balm, hand balm for us is something I'm going to write down for me, because
for yourself. Yeah. I mean, you can. To be honest, you can use the paw butter as well. It's
just as good.
It has different healing properties, but it moisturizes and nourishes the skin really well. So sometimes when I run out of hand butter, I use the paw butter. When I'm making it, I always have some leftovers. Right. So I just use hand butter, paw butter on my face, everywhere. So it still does the job.
So what is it? What's it made of then? Is it essential oils and?
Yes. Well, the main ingredients, let's say in the in the paw butter, there's the shea butter and neem oil. The neem oil gives the paw butter the specific smell. It's quite earthy. Quite heavy, and also the color, which may vary between like greenish up to brownish color, depends on density of color of the neem oil. And Nemo has amazing antiseptic properties, but mainly it's deadly to 14 different type of yeast. So that was the main reason why I put it in a paw butter. Again, because years ago we used to have a lot of Westies with yeast infections, like yeasty paws, yeasty toes, the horrible stuff, brownish.
Disgusting. You get it in wrinkles as well, like you're kind of wrinkly. So could you put the paw balm then in between wrinkles?
Anywhere, yes, on dry nose, dry elbows. It also, if you have a client with environmental allergies, when they get like a rash on the belly, let's say walking on the grass, it's good to put the paw butter on before. It makes like a protective film, like hand butter on our hands. It makes protective film on the belly.
When you're applying it then, Jitka, are you trying to kind of exfoliate it right into the skin then, or is it good enough to have, like, obviously because with the more hairier dogs, are we better kind of clipping it in close to then put it on, or how would you do that?
Yeah, just because it is oil-based products, it's not water-based, so it doesn't evaporate from the skin, so it stays on the skin, it will absorb. So it's quite hardy under temperature like we have now, so you just need to soften it between your hands and just rub on the belly or armpits or whenever dog gets the reaction.
I do think that yeast infections are quite a popular one within groomers, and they haven't a clue where to begin, because in training we're not taught anything really about dermatology. That's the issue.
Yeah, nothing. No.
We've spoke to Natalie before. Obviously, she's got her courses up and running online as well, and she's amazing. But I think honestly, like the more we learn, obviously the more we grow anyways. But
and also you have to be careful, because we can't diagnose, can we? So you need to be careful how you talk to the clients, because the last thing you want is them to rush to the vets and my groomer said it's blah blah blah.
And it's steroids. So the steroid cream I've found, and it thins the skin so much. Yeah. And yet you can't obviously like you say, you can't say to the guardian, you have to from it. But it's a horrible catch.
You need to be very careful how to word it, and even say like, just between us and your dog.
Oh my goodness. But are those products then safe to use alongside your kind of steroid creams then as well?
Yes. But hopefully they, like, let's say like the skin relief together with the paw butter in many cases replaced the steroid cream, eventually also the Apoquel in many dogs. But again, when it comes to season allergies or environmental allergies, it's very complex thing. It's not just the skin, is it? It's the environment at home. It's where they walk. It's what they eat, what they drink. So depends. It's not just what we do in a salon. It's what the owners do. So it's another angle how to talk to them, and would they listen, would they not? I remember like I used to I'm qualified in canine massage, and I would talk to clients, grooming clients, like, your dog is stiff here, if we could do this, we could help him, and blah blah blah. They're like, yeah, but he seems fine, I think I'll just wait, and they're like, waiting for what?
I know.
But again, we are the same, aren't we? Oh, my back hurts. I'll be fine. I'll just take ibuprofen. I'll trim another 10 dogs before I collapse. Yeah. So
that's the worry, isn't it? I mean, when we're tapping into kind of how to look after ourselves, we have to listen to our bodies, and we're better nipping it in the bud today rather than waiting for chronic illness.
Because I don't want to let my clients down. I don't want to let these people down, and then we ended up, like I had 3 slip discs. So it's very, very important to, not just to look after our clients, but ourselves as well. Yeah.
So see, as a canine, I'm off on a tangent here, but see, now that you've mentioned you're a canine masseuse as well, would you recommend your dogs getting booked into regular massages then?
Well, I don't do it as hold on, something pop up here. I'm qualified, but I don't do it as a practitioner. What I did was like a deep tissue sport massage. So it's not like relaxing massage where you could, I think people always used to do it in a salon, offer relaxing aromatherapy massage, which is for this kind of massage, you don't need vet referral. If you do a deep tissue massage, then you need vet referral because it's a treatment. It's more, So, but I think like calming, relaxing massage in a salon, I think it's very beneficial for many dogs and could be incorporated. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting as well, because it's something, again, you don't think about, but it's all part of, I mean, if we're there anyway and we're quite hands-on, we might as well incorporate that into the service. It just kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Just offer like 10 minutes and dogs love it. I did a little video on my YouTube channel about, how to do it, like quite quick one. Maybe one day we could do a little massage session.
That'd be so good. Honestly, that would be so good.
When you incorporate it with essential oils, let's say if you put a comfort blend on your hands or on the towel when the dog is lying down. By the way, it's safer to do it on the floor than on a table, so the dog can relax, can turn. And it's amazing to watch them, how they guiding you where they want you to go. It's just fascinating. Some of them, they go to sleep, some of them go like, can you do a little bit here, around the back end? And, it's really amazing how they respond.
And it's also bonding, isn't it? And it's building up that trust.
Absolutely. And I think for groomers, it's another nice way to offer something else, because I think people are more looking for, dog owners are, or guardians, how you call them, they're more looking for not just like holistic, more like a spa treatments for their dogs these days than just like a grooming.
Yeah, that's why I use the word spa when I'm talking about the salon, because it's automatically appealing to people.
Yeah.
When you hear the word spa. And
it's much nicer, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go then. So have you got any lists of recommendations of where we could maybe go to learn more about canine massage?
Well, I studied at, if you're really interested into it, I studied at Gallen Myotherapy.
Right.
And I think there's few different schools.
And then there's different techniques as well, isn't there? There's like the T-touch. We've got a few members that do T-touch.
Yeah, Connington touch. Yeah.
And there's also
Vanessa does. Yeah.
It's had quite a good write-up as well. I mean, there's so much you can probably look into.
Exactly. Yeah. And to be honest, if you add it to your services, it is nicer for you as well, isn't it? Because you can relax more. You still getting the income, but it's more diverse. It's more relaxing, and it's very satisfying as well, because these dogs are more happily to come to the salon than twice a year shave-offs.
Oh, exactly. So, I can put it that way. Gosh, I mean, could you imagine if we got that service as well every time we went to get our hair done? Massage.
I can't wait to go for a spa day.
It's horrible, isn't it? So do you sell the essential oils and things as well? Is that something?
No, I don't. No, I don't sell essential oils. So all the products I make are based on hydrosols, which are byproducts of essential oils distillation and essential oils. So for the groomers, I would say, my bestseller is the calming floral spray, which was, I think, the second or third product I started, because we needed something in a salon to keep dogs calmer, and us as well, because they do feed from our emotions, obviously. And obviously, so what we do with the calming floral spray, for those who don't know, you just gently spray. I just get a bottle. So this is the 250. So what you do, just gently spray the dog around the head. And if you feel stressed, spray yourself. Works magic.
So it just works the same way. See, that's a massive one for me.
Yeah, because it was the same way. The passage between nose and the brain is quite short, so the after we inhale, it pretty much targets the brain and limbic system like really quickly, and that's why the dog or yourself calm very, very quickly.
All right, so what one's that called? The floral spray?
This is the calming, where's the camera? Calming floral spray. So this is the large bottle, usually for groomers.
I would go through a can of that a day, I think. I'm getting work into my kitchen right now, and that's high end as well. Oh my God.
And there is also 130 milliliter. The 30 milliliter is really good if like to sell in a salon when the guardians want to try if it works for their dogs or not. But and they're also good. I don't know if many of you do like a puppy packages or with I don't know brush or whatever.
Right,
that's called puppy bundles. Yeah, that's quite a good way to offer to clients, because I think if the dog is struggling or is nervous in a salon, there is an issue at home.
Exactly.
So they need to do something at home, and if we advise them what to do at home, they may listen. So and usually, to be honest, when they see how the dog changes after being with you as a groomer, it's coming like all stressed, the owner is stressed, the dog is stressed, all tight, and then you do your magic and the dog is going home happy or even jumping on you because he's like, well, actually, I feel better here.
Yeah. And it happens.
It's so funny sometimes when they don't want to go home, isn't it?
And you feel so proud of yourself, though. You're like,
like, oh, you need to go home.
So that, and also you're getting the dog used to that smell at home as well.
Yes.
It's a familiar smell. So that's worthwhile. So say we're targeting, say, nervous dogs then. So we've got our calming floral spray. What other products do you have that you would recommend for nervous dogs?
Yeah, I think for dogs that are actually stressed, the calming floral spray, we cover it quite well. Okay. Because you can spray a few times around the head. You can't really overdose it. The comfort blend I have, that's for separation anxiety.
Okay.
So say if you have a dog that barks in a crate a lot, or have the pacing, drooling, there's obviously not just stress from clippers or dryer or anything, but it's anxious all the time. And usually you can see the owners anxious as well when they come in a salon.
Is that you that keeps going, or is that me? Can you hear that wee computer noise?
No, I think it was me.
Right, okay, I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to plug in my phone because it's going to cut out.
Okay.
Just keep talking.
So just keep talking.
There's 6 people watching, so you're not alone.
So where was I? Yeah, the comfort blend. So the comfort blend is for separation anxiety. Comfort blend is more deeply calming compared to calming floral spray. It comes in drops. Oh, do I have any? Yeah. So it comes in 100 ml bottle and also 10 milliliter roll-on bottle. Unfortunately, the 10 mils is sold out at the moment, but I'm just waiting for some packaging.
So is that spray? Is it Jitka, or is that a roll-on type product?
This is different product.
So is that how do you apply that one?
Comfort blend. Yeah.
Right.
So with this, you just put a few drops on the hand and place on dog's chest, or you can sprinkle the bedding. When I used to do the relaxing massage, I used to put a few drops on my hands and then just go over the dog. Again, Caroline likes the bless. Thank you.
Caroline, it's a bit delayed with letting that come up there because I'm getting comments and they're a bit delayed. So The comments are a wee bit delayed, so.
Oh yes,
I don't know when
the comments are coming. So we know somebody's watching.
No idea what happened. It says up here 7 people watching, but you feel like you're talking to yourself, don't you? So strange.
Yes.
So you've got your Canis floral spray, you've got your comfort blend. What about shampoos?
Yes. So, sorry.
What about your shampoos and things then?
Well, I don't have any shampoos yet. I'm launching. Excuse me, talking a lot. Yeah. You're a bit blurry.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Am I better now?
You kind of like.
Oh gosh, honestly.
No.
Does it make me lick your brush?
I'm all like red and hot.
I get that way as well usually. I was red and hot last week when I was waiting for you.
I can imagine. Where was that? Yeah, the shampoo. Well, yeah, I don't have any shampoos yet. I was a bit reluctant to go that way because there is so many good shampoos, actually, very good shampoos. However, always when I did a survey on my subscriber list, people are, get some shampoo, we need shampoo. So I was thinking, it needs to be shampoo, but it needs to be in conjunction with like some of my products. It can't be just like, there is a shampoo. Woo! So I thought probably like the calming shampoo, not sure, the spray will cover the nervous dog in the bath. And I thought tick repellent shampoo. I was like, well, tick off is, good on its own. So I thought skin relief shampoo because when it comes to, again, environmental allergies, if dog is allergic to pollen or dust mites, etc., it needs to be washed quite often. So with the healing properties of the skin relief spray, if I can get into a shampoo, that would be amazing to not just wash the allergens, but also heal the skin. And also, I wanted this shampoo to be like clean really well, because when you wash a dog, let's say in Melasep, first of all, it doesn't smell very nice, and it works well. It's antibacterial, it's antiseptic, antifungal, but the coat feels horrible. So it's all like, it doesn't feel clean.
Yeah.
If you're bathing like a poodle in Melasep, it's all like stuck together.
It's a nightmare.
You need to wash it again.
I find that with a lot of like shampoo products, it seems like there's still a residue almost there.
Yes, exactly. And you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, and the only thing I've ever found to work is actually the Dog and I soaps that I buy, and that gives a really good squeaky clean finish. But having a product that's obviously easier to apply for the likes of like your curly coats, because shampoos are probably better for them.
Yes,
it's finding that product it gives that kind of squeaky clean.
Yes, so it smells really good. It's just been tested, so it should be out. I know, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
It should be out. We tried it on a few dogs. I had a dog with really severe yeast infection. She was on Apoquel. Obviously, the owner changed the diet and everything. And she had like a bald patches in her armpits, when they're like a brownish elephant skin on her ears, lost hair. And actually, over the 5 weeks, she bathed her 3 times and the coat started to grow back. So I was like thrilled. And instead of being bathed, she had to be bathed like once a week because she used to get this like oily, smelly skin and coat. It was like enough for her to bath, every 2 weeks. So it was amazing. And there was no need for conditioner afterwards. And so, it will be, I'll let you know. It won't be long.
Have I revealed the company secret then? Were we not meant to know that?
It smells lovely as well.
My goodness.
And I tried it on my face and it doesn't make it. It's really nice.
What would you have done if you started going hair in your face?
Yeah, because I needed to try if it irritates the eyes, don't I? I mean, even though you have to put on a bottle, just in case you get in eyes, you need to wash it, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to try it for myself if it hurts. So I just really washed my eyes and everything, It felt really nice. So,
and you smell lovely.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Makes a change. Sometimes I'm tempted to jump in the hydro bath at work because it's just.
I know. it's like proper clean, isn't it?
I've got terrible water pressure in the house, and you look at the hydro bath and you go, "Oh, honestly, it must be so nice to have that real good kind of
like a jacuzzi almost, isn't it? Like a massage thing." Yeah.
So I had a list of questions sitting for you, Jitka, and we've kind of automatically answered them anyway. Because I wanted to tap into skin disorders, yeast infections, and alopecia. But I mean, you've covered that really. Is there anyone that's watching that has any questions for us while we're here? If you can't think of anything, then obviously you can keep posting up later on, and I'm sure Jitka will be more than happy to answer them.
Yeah, you can always message me or Stephanie, yeah, of course.
But we wanted to talk about grooming caddies. So I sell grooming caddies in the spa for guardians anyway. But would you say that that's something that you could probably, or you would advise to incorporate into your salon?
I think it's a brilliant idea, especially for the new owners or guardians, because as a puppy boom, obvious now, like everywhere, the puppies are just like, they're coming from everywhere. And because the restrictions, I don't think they will be as socialized as they would be normally. So I think we can kind of expect a lot of nervous puppies, a lot of nervous owners, separation anxiety. So I would definitely add the calming floral spray.
Right.
If you want to go for like a smaller package, I'll show you.
This is
everything here. The calming floral spray. So this is the 30 milliliter bottle. It's in a paper because I couldn't fit all the instructions on a bottle, so it comes wrap.
That's pretty cool, though. That's cool.
Even though on the pet products you don't have to put ingredients on, we still do it because you need to be transparent and people need to know what's in it.
Exactly.
So I think for the start, I would go for the pet guardians. I would go for the 30 ml calming floral spray. I haven't got, as I mentioned, the 10 milliliter comfort blend. You can add that as well. We got the 10 gram paw butter, which is really cute.
10 gram paw butter.
Also got a small e-cleaner. Because you can show the owners, what to do at home, how you show them how to brush, how to comb. They don't need to do the nails, I think, at home because most of the people are scared anyway, and you don't want them to scare the dog.
Well, that's true. I know it's
just steady. And the dog is
definitely hit it on the nail there. No pun intended. But I think if you're confident, then by all means you can do it at home. But if you're not confident, it's best like
don't do it.
Yeah,
because in the end it makes your work harder.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just pop in.
Just have to say to them, just walk in concrete as much as you can.
Yeah,
and bring to the groomers regularly.
Yeah, that's usually plenty, isn't it? Yeah. I think like a soft slicker brush, a comb, calming spray, e-cleaner if they need to do it at home in between.
What about your tick control?
Sorry?
What about your parasite control that you have?
Oh, tick off. Yeah. Well, the tick season is coming, so I never thought of that.
You're welcome. So see your tick off product, can that replace your kind of other products that you use for your parasite?
Yeah, I don't use anything else on my dogs.
All right, and how does it go on
So let's say like here in Midlands, we don't have as many ticks like, let's say, in Scotland or Lake District or up on Cornwall and other parts of UK. So I spray my dogs once a day during the tick season. Some people used to, before every walk when they went to the woods or forest or whatever, fields. So I think it depends in what area you are. As I said, personally, I don't use anything else. I know a lot of people who don't. It's important to spray the legs, underneath, and when on face, just spray it on your hands and just wipe it around the nose, around the eyes, ears, because dogs sniff and they can pick up ticks quite easily. And also I spray myself. Not so much here, but when we went to Slovakia, we like loads of ticks over there. So I literally like spray my legs, my hair, everything, because they are dangerous, aren't they?
Well, I know I've never heard of anyone getting them. What? Oh, Lyme's disease, obviously.
Lyme disease, yeah. Well, actually, a friend of mine, she got it last year, and she was in bed for 16 months.
Oh my goodness!
She just went for a walk for the first time, like I think 2 days ago.
Oh my goodness!
It's a serious disease.
And you don't think about it really for yourself, don't you know it?
Yeah, because we didn't used to have ticks much here in the UK, did we? But I think how the climate is changing. Yes, it repels the fleas as well. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's a 2-in-1 then. So I would recommend that, getting added to a caddy then, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially probably like, depends the area, but yeah, and it smells lovely as well. So sometimes we used to do it in a salon as a perfume before dogs go home.
So it's a 2-in-1 again, isn't it?
Yeah.
We use a lot of products in grooming. Comfort blend and antiseptic. Is that one of yours as well? Antiseptic?
Yeah, thank you, Facebook user.
I know, yeah, is it? I know we can't
see who it is. Yeah, the soothing antiseptic spray is very good for hot spots. It's very good for bleeding nails, because sometimes accidents happen. So what you do, you just spray a little bit on a cotton wool and press on the nail, and it will stop bleeding. Also, if you do hand stripping, and sometimes when we hand strip, the pores open.
Mm-hmm.
So to make the pores close faster, you just spray the soothing, because it has very good astringent properties. So it means it binds the tissues really quickly. Again, you can use it on yourself if you get scratched or, well, I wouldn't say bitten, because it's better to go to the hospital.
Just sit on it and patch up. It's fine.
Yeah, it will be fine. Yeah. Now, let's say if you fall or something and you scratch, then obviously it doesn't sting, so you don't have to worry that if you apply it on a dog's nail or a paw or something, it will like freak out because it hurts. It doesn't.
Okay.
So this is the main reason why what I use the soothing spray for is after hand stripping. And also if you have a puppy or a dog that doesn't used to close clipping, so let's say if you clip in the sanitary area for the first time and you worry the dog will be itchy and start licking, it's good to spray straight afterwards. Or if you clip the pads, and sometimes some, like my Scotties, if I clip their pads, they go like, oh my god, it's too short, and they just start licking. They always obsessed with their feet. So I just spray the soothing spray, and it calms down the skin really, really quickly. So because even sometimes you don't see it on the skin, the irritation will be there. And if they start licking, they will irritate the skin. It's like a vicious circle, isn't it?
And then you've got more problems then to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So grooming caddies is something that we recommend for puppies, but again, it could be for dogs that have problems with their skin and things like that. So it is certainly something that we should all kind of think about providing.
Yeah, for example, if you like a dog with skin issues, you can have a bundle, like eventually the skin relief shampoo, the skin relief spray, and the paw butter, or you can have a calming bundle, puppy bundle. So you can always, like for example, if you do like a calming bundle, maybe you could buy a Kong. Do dogs tend to lick the paw balm? Yes, sometimes. I love it. I open the paw butter and they're all like, oh yeah, paw butter is here. However, it doesn't taste nice. I tried it, but it's not gonna hurt them, so they can lick it. However, again, I would recommend put it on and maybe distract the dog, so actually the oils have chance to work on the skin. And
maybe incorporate your licking mats or something.
Sorry?
You can maybe then incorporate your licky mats or something like that. And
to distract them. Yes. Yeah, or a Kong, or licky mat is brilliant. Love it.
Yeah. But that's also a good thing. What's that?
I don't like to wash it because it just like makes such a mess.
I know. Oh my! I just put mine in the hydro bath. Well, see, the hydro bath's great for it because it just sprays everywhere. And it's all high, so that's
brilliant.
So see, you've got like residue that's stuck to the licky mat. Yeah. Again, it just kind of lifts off with the velocity of the hydro bath.
That. Thanks. It's brilliant.
Yes. And again, I know every day is a skill day, but what you were saying about the taste being kind of off as well, that's good, isn't it? Because it's then going to stop them from licking anyway, so they're not going to want to lick it.
To be honest, I think each dog is different, but I think if they lick it, they kind of like a self-selection, isn't it? So if they need the oils in it, if they need the shea butter or neem oil or anything, they go for it. Some of my dogs, they do, some they don't. So I don't think it's the taste that attracts them, but I think there's something in the paw balm that they actually need.
Well, there you go. That just shows you. We have actually, everyone, we've got a live video with Caroline Wilkinson talking about self-selection and zoo pharmacognosy. It's really fascinating when you actually learn how dogs can.
It's amazing. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's things you don't even think about, but it's fascinating. So you offer wholesale prices?
Yes. Yeah. It's really interesting.
The working men are leaving.
You can message me or you can email me on enquiries@vitacanis.co.uk for wholesale price. All the products are on it. Also, you can get. Did we put the discount code?
No. Oh wait, hold on. I've got a fancy banner for it.
Oh, do you?
There we go. There it is. Yeah. So you can announce your lovely.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah. So you can get the 20% off if you use a discount code holistic and you go to vitacanis.co.uk.
So that's for if we're buying kind of bundles and things like that for
yes. Apart from the products that are actually on special offer, then you can buy. Yeah. But if anybody is interested in wholesale, just let me know, message me or email me.
Okay, that's just wonderful, and thank you so much, Jitka, for coming on and talking about Canis. Because is it Vita Canis?
It is, yeah.
That's how you say it, though.
Yes. What are you talking about?
Because it's a lovely, lovely company, and I'm just glad you came on and talked about it, because I think that there's very few companies out there that offer kind of completely natural. I mean, you said they were 95% organic, but you're working towards 100%.
Yes, it's a working process. It's getting there.
So it's right up my street anyway, and I'm sure it's right up the street of everybody in here as well. So I'm sure everyone will utilise that amazing discount, including me.
Thank you.
But anyways, I'm going to let you go, because how long's it been now? We've been on for
49 minutes.
Oh well, slightly over 30. It's not bad, is it?
Time to walk the dogs, yeah.
And it's still a wee bit light, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Yes, yeah.
If anyone has any questions for Jitka, though, you can still comment on this thread, and she'll get back to you as soon as she can. But in the meantime, have a lovely night, everyone.
Yes, you too. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Bye. You're welcome.
Bye.